Wait.
All
This.
Disclaimer, right? Okay.
Like, do we have 3, 2, 1, and then go?
3, 2, 1.
What's up, Warrior Nation? Welcome to the show.
All right, Josh, and we are back. It's been a minute, but let's not talk about it. We got some guests on the show today.
Yeah, we do.
But first, it's that time of year.
Listen, I have a rant. I need you to lock in here for a second. Daylight savings time is on Sunday,
Yes.
where we save some daylight.
Did we lose an hour of sleep, though?
Let me think.
Spring forward, fall back.
It could
Yeah.
just as easily be spring back and fall forward.
But
I don't know why we think that works.
We lose an hour of sleep.
We lose an hour of sleep that we don't have to lose if we would just stay that way all the time. So here's my rant for the day. Why are we switching back and forth between daylight savings time and non-daylight? What do you call non-daylight savings time? Daylight losing time?
Standard time?
Maybe. I don't know.
Pretty sure.
Listen, can we just pick one? Which one would you choose?
Daylight savings time.
Obviously,
100%.
we're children of the light, right? Men love darkness because their deeds are dark, right? We want light because we're good people.
I appreciate that you now have scripture references for this.
I've done a
this
lot of
rant.
studying
I like
on
it.
this. The state of Arizona actually does not adhere. They're the only state, I think, that
The
doesn't.
only state in the union that
Yeah.
is constantly on daylight savings time.
And I bet those people are happier, right?
Dustier because they're in Arizona and it's like dry. It doesn't rain a
Yeah.
lot.
But think about this. Monday morning
It's
or
112
Sunday morning.
degrees in the summer there.
Yeah, but they say it's a
degrees.
dry heat, Joe.
Does
They
that
say it's a
still
dry
120 degrees?
I don't know. Listen, here's the deal. Sunday morning, when your clock is reset and you
Oh.
wake up, it's not going to hit you Sunday. It's
When
going to hit you Monday, Tuesday, maybe Wednesday. Like, you're going to be groggy, right? Because you lost an hour of sleep because we
right.
can't pick which clock to use,
Yeah,
apparently.
they tried that. They tried and they lost.
You know our federal government would get involved in everything but this issue, apparently. It's amazing to me.
It was a bill.
yeah, it didn't even get anywhere, though.
No.
Here's my problem, too, by the
It's
way.
probably because they attached a bunch of other things to it.
Yeah, that's how it works, actually. But the other problem is this: like, originally we did it for farmers. I assume, like, that's the story.
I don't know.
Yeah,
I have no
farmers
clue.
needed more daylight, so
Money. We did it
Yeah.
for money.
Well, now, like, we don't need that. I get it. Like, we don't necessarily have that same need. But what about all the people? Hey, lad, what about all the people that don't have the electric, like, phones and stuff that change the time automatically? You got to walk around your house changing all the clocks. You ever had to do that before? You got to go to the microwave and
I have
push
to
the
do it
button
now.
over and over
Yeah, I have
again.
to do it now.
Yeah. If we didn't have daylight savings time, we didn't go back and forth, we wouldn't have to do this.
Not only look, I wouldn't lose an hour of sleep, and I would gain the amount of time it takes for me to relearn how to change the clock on my
Yeah,
microwave.
you push like 6 buttons trying to figure out how to even get into it.
And then you get mad.
No,
just
I'm not
leave
trying
it.
to microwave popcorn. I'm trying to change the clock on my microwave.
All right, Josh, we got some guests today.
Lad,
are you
come
going
on
to
in,
join us?
man.
Come on, man. You can just.
You
stand
can
up.
just stand behind them.
That's going to be awkward, lad. But if anybody can make that look cool, maybe it's you. I don't know.
That's right. Question of the week. You ready?
I'm ready.
Question of the week. Who made the calendar? We asked that earlier.
Yeah.
Question of the week. Who made the calendar? Was it A, the Romans? Was it B, the Mayans? Or was it C, I have no idea?
The Langarians would.
The Langarians. That's also an option.
All right, here we go. Take your time. Make your comment now. We'll play a little Jeopardy.
Little Jeopardy music for you. Who made the calendar? Eli Hayes, who made the calendar? Okay, Romans. TK? Can't say Jesus. Romans? Gage? Joe Biden. No, he definitely didn't make the calendar.
Listen, here's what you need to. You guys are on the show today.
Oh,
What do you think, Danny? What do you think?
who made
Who
the
made
show?
the calendar?
Who made the show? Who made the
Yeah,
calendar?
the Mayans, right?
I made the wait. No.
The Mayans, yeah.
Mayans
All right,
made the calendar.
we got
okay,
a Mayans
okay,
vote.
Okay.
We got a Mayans vote. Anybody else from the live audience we have today? Macy?
Also known as the study hall.
Okay, all right.
All right.
That's true. It's definitely
You're
the
probably
Mayans.
right.
It's
You're
def-
probably right.
It's the Mayans.
All right, we got another Mayans vote over here. Lad,
Mayans.
Mayans. The Mayans are making a comeback.
Dang. The Mayans.
Don't call it a comeback because they never wait.
All right.
They did.
Well, what's the answer, Joe?
All right, the correct answer is twofold.
Ooh, it's a double.
The double one. All right, so the calendar that we use today was, in fact, developed by the Romans.
Congratulations, Romans.
And it was Julius Caesar who oversaw the formation of the, get it, Julian calendar.
I see you, Macy.
And is acclaimed for putting in place the foundations of the calendar that we use today. However,
Okay, all right.
However, there were calendars before that. Ancient people all over the world had calendars.
Really?
Josh.
I'm shocked.
Yes, including a very detailed calendar made by
Mayans.
the Mayans.
So everybody was right. This was one of those situations where we all get a ribbon.
Yeah, but if you're asking who made our calendar,
Yeah.
it's the Romans.
Oh,
So not
okay.
Mayans.
All right. That was a fun one.
That was it was a great question.
But the original calendar.
The OG calendar, I guess,
Jesus.
Mayans, maybe. Yeah.
That would be Jesus.
Genesis.
In
Day
the
one,
beginning.
day two,
one,
day three. You get the idea.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just went from there. All right, we got a group of middle school guys with us today. They had a very good season. Joe, you coached them. What was their
I
record?
did. We were 11-2.
11-2, and those 2 losses were probably the coach's fault.
100%.
Yes.
As far as you know.
That's
The
right.
coach's
That's what we
fault.
say. So good season. Tell me about it. Danny, you go first. Just your first year playing, right?
Yeah.
I tried to get you to play last year, and y'all wouldn't do it. I don't know why.
My mom said no.
Oh, well, that's a valid reason. All right, good.
Yeah.
She said yes this year, though?
no.
Oh.
I had to convince her.
Okay, I'm glad you did.
Yeah.
I'm glad you did.
Same.
Very
But
good.
I think we had a great season
Yeah.
for the middle school season.
What was the highlight for you? What's the highlight?
What do you mean by that?
Like, what's your favorite part of it?
Stealing the ball
Yeah. You guys were very good at that, actually.
and running up and down the court.
Yes. Yes. All right. What about your brother over there? First season also for you,
Yes.
right? Highlighted for you. What was the highlight?
The highlight, I liked it when they called timeout and tell the other team to be careful because like me and Daniel on top on the 2-3.
Yeah.
They were quick.
That's right. Yeah.
Yeah, and we gave our team a break.
Yeah.
The 2-3.
Yeah.
It was fun.
Yeah, you guys were very good in that zone. Y'all were good at any defense. It was fun to watch, actually. Lad, what about you? This is your first year at the school and playing for our program. So
Yeah, it was an experience. It was a lot better than my team last year.
Yeah, that's always a positive thing, right? Welcome to the winning side. What was the highlight?
My ankle breaker.
Ooh, ankle breaker. You had one?
Yeah, and that JV game.
Which one? Oh, the JV game.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember.
proud of
that.
myself.
Yeah, you should be.
I have like the video on my phone. I sent
Yeah.
it to everybody.
That's good. You should.
Send me the video and I will post it right
Yeah,
here.
we'll post
show
it on
Okay,
YouTube. You'll be famous. Caleb, what about you? This is your second or third year in the program?
Third year.
Third year. Yep. What's your highlight?
Just being called captain.
Oh yeah, I like being called captain. Nobody calls me that though.
Not anymore.
Yeah, you got named team captain.
Mm-hmm.
Love that. Did you always choose to receive the ball or kick the ball first?
Neither.
Oh, that's a different sport. Different sport. Okay.
All right, you want to hear my favorite Carlos story?
Yeah, I do.
All right. It's our first game of the year,
Yep.
and we're playing Carolina Mustangs.
Yep. I remember that game.
All right. Odd lineup that game.
Sure.
A couple of guys that started that game didn't start the rest of the year. A couple of guys that didn't start that game started the rest of the year. It's
Yeah.
the first game.
Yeah.
We're figuring
Yeah.
stuff out.
Yeah.
Okay. So Carlos starts.
Mm-hmm.
We win the tip. Goes to Carlos. Missed the layup.
That's okay. All right, happy.
Next possession.
Yep.
Steals the ball from their point guard.
Yep.
Lays it in.
Okay.
Next possession.
Yep.
We're pressing. Steals the ball.
Yeah.
Lays it in.
Yeah.
Carlos has now 4 points.
Yep.
In 3 possessions.
It's good.
Yeah. In the very next possessions, he got picked up 3 fouls.
Yeah. 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 He started fouling like a
He
fiend
comes
that
over
night.
to,
I remember.
He comes
Yeah.
over to the bench and he's like, "What?" I was like, "You have 3 fouls." He's like, "Well, how many do I get?" I was like, "You only get 5." He was like, "But I got 2 more."
He always looked to the bright side. I'll tell you, my favorite part of watching you guys this season, besides how hard you played and your defense and stuff, was like no matter who scored, like if y'all scored, it was good, but if Lad or somebody scored, I watch you two. I wish I had a video to put up right now. Like you guys, do you guys know what you did? Like when your team scored,
No.
you guys would clap running down the court.
Yeah.
Every time. It doesn't matter. Like we'd score, you guys are clapping, right? I really
Love
enjoyed that.
Well, you talked about the Mejias in the 2-3 zone, so this
Yeah.
is both of these guys in the top of a 2-3 zone are tough.
Yeah. No. Yeah.
So that was our staple in the middle school. We'd press a little bit, we'd fall back into a 2-3, and the Mejias, like the bottom 3 guys played a 2-3 zone, and then the Mejias just
play
did
defense.
whatever they wanted to do
Yeah.
on the top of it, and it
Chaos.
always worked out. So
Pure.
I put them in a JV game.
Yeah.
And my JV, like, all right, 2-3,
Yeah.
the Mejias are up top.
Yeah.
And my JV guys are yelling at them, like, what are you doing? Why are you? Because they don't understand what they're doing. So I called a timeout, and I was like, stop.
Yeah.
This is how they play 2-3 zone.
Yeah.
If you'll just be patient, it will work. I promise.
Yeah. It works.
It worked.
I think it's a great way to run it. Yeah, you guys created something really good there. All right, so what was give me something you learned this season, either basketball, or anything, I guess, anything that you learned about during your season, positive or negative.
Not to foul a lot.
Mm-hmm.
And what is a foul and what's not a foul.
That's good. You got to know that,
Yeah.
right? That's right. All right, Carlos. One thing you learned.
I learned how to shoot better,
Yeah.
and I learned how to make a reverse layup,
You had a couple of those actually.
and think I learned how to play rough without fouling.
There you go.
You definitely did. And that-
Physical without fouling.
Listen,
Yeah.
that's a big deal in basketball. If you can
Yeah.
foul without being called for the foul, you're gonna win that game most of the time. All right, Lad, what do you got?
How to run point.
Yeah,
That's right.
it
I
was a
played
new,
shooting guard last year, so
Yeah, new
So-
role for you. You did a good job.
To Lad's credit, I was incredibly tough on Lad
Yeah.
all season long, and
Yeah.
he got better
Yeah.
every game.
Yeah, I thought so as well. Yeah, good. Caleb, what about you?
Everybody thinks that Lad's better than me.
Everybody thinks
That's
that.
what you learned?
I've learned that. Yes.
I've learned this. This is something I've learned. I now live with it. Everybody thinks Lad's better than me.
He's not.
But is
though.
it true?
No.
Lad?
it is.
You
I,
guys.
I beat him 12-9 in a 1v1 Friday.
Oh,
I also
wow.
beat him in a 1v1, so.
So
Yeah,
it's
but that was-
1-1.
1-1.
Oh, well, let's.
Need a tiebreaker.
We need to finish that up then, obviously. Right?
Danny, played 1v1 today. Who
He got
won?
lucky.
Who? Who won?
Joe did.
Nice. I'm shocked.
It's
Yeah.
because I wasn't like at my max yet.
Right. you
I was
were
just
ready.
warming up.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
He threw me the ball and said, "Hey, 1v1 me."
Yeah.
And I said 1v1 to 1 point. I get the ball first,
Yeah.
and I won
That was a mistake.
I think he fouled me like 2 times.
at least.
It's funny. All right, so looking ahead to next year, you're gonna be a JV only age. You guys are JV only age. You still have one more year potentially of
Yeah.
middle JV or both, right? So looking ahead to next year, what's one area you want to get better at?
Dunking.
Yes,
I love
that's
that.
the
I
perfect
love
answer.
that.
Actually, dunking. I'm gonna make this bet with you now.
Can
If you can dunk at the beginning of next basketball season, I'll give you every dollar in my savings account.
All right.
Every dollar.
All right.
Can you touch the rim right now?
I can touch like the orange part, like the bottom orange part.
box.
The box
Yeah.
on the
Yeah.
back. Yeah.
That's right. Okay,
So you
well,
got-
you got a goal.
You got to get like 6 inches on your vertical.
Yeah, you got some work to do.
That'd be possible.
All right, Carlos, what's one area you want to be better at next year?
I want to learn how to shoot threes
Okay.
because I saw that when I've seen the JV games,
Yeah.
like a lot of the points are like 3-pointers.
It's a lot of threes.
I would like for you to learn how to do that too.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
I shot 1-3 in middle school. And that one didn't go good. It went backboard.
So the plan to get better at shooting is just you got to get a lot of reps, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we can make that happen for you. That'd be good. Lad, what do you want to get better at?
My playmaking and handles.
Okay. Yeah, I think as a point guard, handling the ball is probably the most important thing. I'd say. I mean, being able to handle
being
the
able
ball.
to handle the ball and being able to see the floor
Yeah.
at the
Yeah.
same time.
Yeah, it's positive. All right, Caleb, what about you?
All right, so I actually asked Joe this at like the beginning of the year.
It was
And
like
he-
midpoint.
Sure.
It was first practice.
All right.
Yeah, but then you asked me again at the end of the season
I did too.
in a text message.
Yeah, but that
I
one
have it.
that one's long.
Yeah, it is.
But you know, the first answer that I got was just get better at basketball.
Yeah, that's
You said, "How do I get more playing
yeah,
time?" I said,
that's typically
better.
Yeah, that's typically my go-to
you know,
answer.
I was actually like expecting something really specific, like
No.
work on your handles. He's like, you know, I figure that if you just get better at basketball, I could put you in.
That's
The
why he's
best
the coach.
coaching advice
That's
I've
why
ever
he's
given.
the coach. All right. Our live audience just got dismissed.
That was the bell.
That was the bell. They're scrambling. Yeah, get better at basketball. That's good.
In my defense, I gave you a very specific list for
Yeah.
the off season.
I got a real
So,
good one, too.
Joe, let me ask you a question
Yeah.
about these guys. I mean, obviously, you guys had a good season. What was a highlight for you coaching them?
I'm proud of these guys.
Yeah.
I think a highlight for me was just that first game and how hard we played.
Yeah.
Like my guys played hard last year.
Yeah.
But the amount by which our physicality and our speed,
Yeah.
like our athleticism took a huge jump from last year to this year.
Yeah,
with the
honestly-
addition of these three guys
Yeah.
and Luke
Right.
Kurtzinger, right? Like our athleticism took a huge jump.
Yeah.
I don't think our skill got much better,
All right. Yeah.
but our athleticism, at least at the beginning, obviously we got better during the year.
yeah.
But these guys, they played really hard. They didn't quit ever.
Sure.
And so that honestly is the highlight for me.
So I wasn't sure what you guys were going to be at the beginning of the season because you guys hadn't played before. I didn't know what you were. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, it was a pleasant surprise to watch you guys play. You guys set a record this year.
Yes.
Yeah. Do you know what the time is off the top?
12:43.
12:43. Is that right? I don't know.
12:40.
12:40. So for those out there, we keep stats. But
We keep records.
yeah, one of the main things we care about is holding teams scoreless. Each group, middle school, JV, varsity, has a time, and these guys set the new middle school record, holding a team scoreless for 12 minutes and 40 seconds, which, it's hard to do, right?
Yeah. I mean, that's a whole half of a middle
Yeah,
school game,
that's-
and then almost a minute into the second half,
Yeah. So
they increased the record by 3 minutes.
yeah, that's a big deal. That's something that will stay up probably for a while.
Very long time.
So that's something you can always look back and say, hey, we set that record. Guys take a lot of pride in that.
Yeah.
The group the record you broke, they were unhappy.
They're
so,
sophomores.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They were unhappy. All right.
They're
Well,
mad
we got to
about it.
get these guys out of here because their ride's here at 3 o'clock.
Yep.
All right.
Yeah.
You
Hey
got
guys,
anything
thanks
else?
for being on.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
All right. Thanks, guys.
All right. Well, the only thing really coming up, Josh, we've got some athletic things going on now. It's girls soccer season, it's baseball season,
Yep.
and it's golf season.
Yep.
Golf teams had a match. They're at their second match today. They're 1-0 so far.
Yeah.
I think they feel pretty good about
Golf
their
team's
odds
gonna have
today.
good. Yeah, they'll have a good
I think
season.
it's a good team this year.
Yep.
Our girls soccer team had a scrimmage the other night. Really young this year, but I think there's a ton of promise.
They're going to be fine on our schedule, I
with
think.
those girls. Yep.
Yep.
And then our baseball team is 1-0 right now. They
Yeah.
beat Liberty from Durham.
Yeah.
In 5 innings the other day. So
Yeah. It'll be a good season for them, I
a
think.
good start for them. They're growing. They got a couple good leaders.
Yeah.
I think in Luke and Canyon, a couple senior leaders for them.
Yeah,
I
it'll
know
be good.
Mr. Ingles excited for their season.
Yep.
The other thing we have coming up is our fine arts, right? You know,
Yeah, it's that
that's a
time.
big thing for us here, especially coming into the spring. So I know that a lot of our students have been working with Mr. Manning in their court speaking stuff. I hear them practicing all the time.
Yeah. Readers Theater.
Readers Theater. I know there's a couple individual speeches. I know Judah Roy is doing one.
humorous and stuff like that. Yep.
Yeah. So
It'll be good.
exciting time for that. I think we're going to have them on the show here
Yeah, we'll get a few of them
either
out here.
next week or the week after, a couple weeks here. And we'll get them on the show and kind of talk about their fine art stuff so we can kind of get a
Sweet.
good picture of what they're doing.
Yeah.
I talked to Mr. Manning about that. He was on board. So,
That'll be a blast.
yeah, it'd be a good time. Well, thanks for watching with us today. Please make sure that you like, subscribe, hit the button so you get notified when we post new content. Please stick around from a word from our sponsors, Anchor Wealth Management.
The Warrior Nation Show is sponsored by Anchor Wealth Management. In today's economy, it helps to have someone on your side. Anchor Wealth Management is that someone. They are committed to providing strategic wealth planning to their clients. At Anchor Wealth, they work on your behalf to help you work toward your short and long-term financial goals. Anchor Wealth Management is a great supporter of Warrior Nation. Jay and Chase Johnson are former parent and alumnus of Alamance Christian School and are dedicated Warriors. If you are looking for investment or retirement solutions or just have questions, go see Jay or Chase at Anchor Wealth Management or give them a call at 336-355-4551. Or you can visit their website for more information at anchorwealthmgmt.com.
Where's Axel at when you need him?
Axel's in art class. That's where Axel is.